This is artificial intelligence. If you haven't heard of it, you're living on a rock and absolutely nobody likes you. But if you have, how you doing? Here's a refresher. AI is designed to help humans with everyday tasks. Maybe not that though. It's able to process tons of data that humans can't. So AI should be smarter than the average Joes. And maybe even Memelon himself. But it only makes sense that it would be better at making money too, right? Well, to find out, my new best friend Tim and I are gonna build a business over the next week. My goal? Become a profitable business owner. Because on my own, well, let's just say it hasn't been pretty so far. Before getting to work, one scary question raced around my mind. What if AI replaces me and I'm all alone because I have no use? Well, it's not like I can do much anyway, but... So, what business am I gonna start? My friend Tim, aka the program genius chatbot called ChatGPT, will know exactly what to do. It gave me multiple options, so I asked it to pick a number between 1 and 6. And it's gonna be... dropshipping. The dropshipping model is straightforward. You have an online store that you direct traffic to. They purchase a product that you then buy for a cheaper price, but ship it directly to the customer without ever touching it. It's pretty sweet in concept, and this will be fairly simple to get started. First, I need a product. This is the most important step and where I've gone wrong too many times to count in the past. So I asked ChatGPT the best dropshipping products to sell, and it came up with 8 niches rather than specific products, so I asked it to pick a number between 1 and 8 this time. Looks like I'll be in the outdoor niche. Let's see if you can give me individual products inside of this niche. It gave me 7 product suggestions. I'm not really feeling these, but I'm not the expert, so Tim has to pick. Well, I had no idea portable solar panels even existed, and I have no idea that they would work, but it definitely sounds dope. Before actually building the store, Tim provided me all the branding stuff, like a brand name that'll blow you away. Wild Charge. A slogan that you'll never forget. Stay connected to nature and your devices. All the big brands have one, so I have to too. A brand story that isn't true, but sounds good. Once upon a time. Oh, that's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. The color scheme for the brand. Earth, sunset, and sky. And finally, a logo that, never got shown to me, but it gave me an idea of what would be good, so I used AI image generation platforms called Midjourney and Stable Diffusion to create it for me instead. Safe to say, AI isn't the best for creating logos. I chose this 3D looking one, so I mean, not too bad, but with all that out of the way, next I'll build my store on Shopify, which you can get for $1 using my link in the comments. I have to manually do a lot of the work because unfortunately AI can't quite build a store just yet. An hour went by, and then I still need my product on my store, so I need to find the best supplier according to Tim. Okay, AliExpress it is. I imported the product with a Shopify app called Deezers to make it super easy. Tim gave me the product description, features, and testimonials for the product page. I need to figure out what to charge for the solar panels. Pricing can be pretty subjective, so I'll ask ChatGPT for that too. Tim is saying a 30% margin, but with that, I'd have a very small chance to be profitable since I'm going to be paying for ads. I think a roughly 75% margin at $39.99 would be much better so I can actually run the paid ads. I made some last minute adjustments myself that I learned from past mistakes with stores. But still, I was worried if customers would actually purchase the product Tim picked from the store that I built, because I couldn't afford to have another failed store. No, seriously. Okay, the store's all done. Here's what we got. Say hello to wildcharge.shop. I bought it for $2, so I'm happy. The homepage is fairly simple. I included a couple trust things, but nothing really to write home about. The product page is where everyone will be directed to. So here's the description, features, testimonials, and finally the reviews. It's not my best store, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Before moving on, I called it a day, thus ending the first of 5 days. Reflecting back on the day really scared me, because the thought of AI being capable of so many things and replacing humans, including me, is simply terrifying. Not to mention the fact that Tim is really knowledgeable at dropshipping and did an amazing job with everything, which is both good and bad at the same time. I flew out of bed in the morning and took the next step in starting this business, and asked ChatGPT, or rather Tim, the best ad platform for the product selected. After asking Tim to pick a number to choose from the results, apparently Facebook ads it is. But then I forgot, the best way to sell something is to know who you're selling to. So I got a scouting report, and based on Tim's research, Facebook will be the best to hit all of the age ranges. But TikTok is good to hit the younger audience with ads, so I'll try running ads there as well. But I can't run ads until I actually have ad creatives. ChatGPT said to test 3, so I'll do 3 on both platforms. And that leaves me with 6 ad creatives to get or make make somehow. Well, it turns out I have a limited budget for this business. In fact, after I asked ChatGPT for what budget I could start with, $500 to $2,000? Bro thinks I'm made out of money. All I got is $250. Take it or leave it. So that means I'll be ordering the product myself. I scoured Amazon for the product, but couldn't find an exact replica, so I picked the closest there was and ordered it. Now I just gotta wait like 2 days until it comes. I'm gonna have like a day to run ads. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull this off. I stopped work and angrily watched other dropshippers. Since ChatGPT had all the answers so far, I consulted it. The AI gave me some advice that really hit home. Maybe a little bit too much so, because I really started to hate Tim. I mean, he was right about everything. On day 3, I finally got a package. Yes, I really impersonated my delivery guy. I opened the box excitedly and was instantly let down. So I got the wrong item sent to me after all of that. It's some sleeping headband thing, I don't know. This ruins the entire 5-day week time frame for me because it'll take at least another day to get the panels. I guess I already failed that, so I'll aim for a normal 7-day week now, I guess. I went about normal life the next 2 days, and then on day 5, let's go! I finally got the solar panels, but there's a slight issue. It's cloudy outside and it's also winter, so maybe I should have thought this through a little bit more. I tried finding footage online of the solar panels so I could whip something up real quick, but there was nothing worthy of being used. I'm kind of screwed, but I'm just gonna have to make the best of it. Before filming, I first need a video script to follow, so the homie Tim can get that for me. I asked ChatGPT for 4 UGC style scripts and 2 normal ones. UGC just means user-generated content, so it would be like I would be an actual customer of the brand. Well, it's cold, cloudy, and lousy. I filmed as best I could with both my phone and camera, trying to capture the charging abilities of the panels. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really surprised it worked. I didn't expect it to work, especially with it being cloudy out. But I think I got everything I need. I was emphatic to finally move forward, and when I opened the footage, bruh, I accidentally forgot to make it look good. Some of it is fine, but yikes, I really need a better setting than my backyard. I went to a nearby park and filmed some there, so at least it would look a little bit more professional. Or at least as professional as I can get it. Thankfully, the sun decided to show out. Let's get it. Later that night, I edited the videos, but used TikTok's text-to-speech AI for the voiceovers of each creative. To top it all off, I used Stroke AI. Not quite that stroke. Yeah, I'm sure that's the one you thought of first. Stroke AI is actually a music generation tool. So I slapped that banger track into my timeline and wham.
I never realized I needed these portable solar panels. I just started using them last week. Now I take them everywhere I go. I never have to worry about my phone dying ever again when I'm out. I think I'll get one for my wife's
absolute banger. It's about midnight and now it's technically day 4, but I think I'm finally ready for launch. To be honest, I'm really nervous, but also pretty excited too. I set up the ads on both Facebook and TikTok following a strategy that ChatGPT gave me. The ads are now up and in review. As long as everything is approved, it should just take a couple hours and everything will go live. While waiting around for the ads to be approved, I couldn't help but wonder if an online business was even for me. I mean, I've tried a ton of them since I wanted to be an entrepreneur to escape the matrix and become the most subscribed to tropic on YouTube. Highly recommend that you subscribe to help me achieve my goal. None of them really stuck as far as what I enjoy doing, besides dropshipping. Although I'm not sure losing $3,000 doing it is enjoyable, but still. Whether it's my journey or not, it would have to wait till the next day. On day 6, things started going downhill. So I just woke up, it's 2 p.m, and the ads were approved on Facebook, but for whatever reason, TikTok declined 2 of the 3 videos. Usually Facebook is way stricter than TikTok with ads, so this is definitely a surprise. And a big setback because that was like 5 hours that the ads could have been running. I'm gonna double check the store and the ad scripts to make sure there's not any language that might upset TikTok. With time ticking down, I couldn't afford any more problems after this. I tweaked a couple things on the store and tested the ads to see if they were approved. Thankfully, the ads have been approved, so now I just gotta hope it spends because unfortunately I've had issues with that before. In the middle of my workday, I had the robotic urge to ask Tim about being scared that AI will take over. The response was wise beyond its years. I thought back to how helpful Tim was throughout my journey of this business so far, and realized how useful it was as a tool to help me make better decisions and overcome my weaknesses. Man, I don't know what happened, but I got 4 sales. Not a ton like the YouTubers, but I gotta enjoy the small wins. Certainly better than nothing. I spent $77 combined between TikTok and Facebook to return 159 visitors, 9 add to carts, and 6 reached checkouts, and of course the 4 sales. After all costs, that totals negative $14 for day 1. I mean, hey, I'm gonna take it, I'm not gonna complain. gonna tweak some stuff on the ad side of things and get this bad boy printing money tomorrow. I got straight to work, rejuvenated just from the confidence boost of making sales where I didn't lose a ton of money in the process. I'm expecting big things tomorrow. I upped the budgets on the ads because I have over $150 left, so I'm gonna let it rip. Let's get it. Day 7 opened about as fantastic as the previous morning. In all seriousness, there's a major problem. TikTok has beef with me. After working perfectly fine yesterday, my ad account just got shut down. This is the second time in 4 months. I could start another one in a matter of minutes to get around this, but actually, the sales and numbers have been way better on Facebook anyway, so I'm gonna rock with my boy Zucky Zuck instead. I knew the afternoon of this particular Friday was extremely crucial because if I didn't make the business profitable, I'd slip into a bad state of mind and take 2 steps backward. Tim had some more wise words of counsel that really hit home, but this time I accepted them, knowing it would benefit. This is the moment of truth. Did Tim and I build a profitable business in 1 week? Well, I spent $106 on Facebook ads to return 405 visitors, 20 add to carts, 12 reach to checkouts, and 8 sales for day 2. But in total, after accounting for all costs, the actual profit is $5.65. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love this one where I turned $0 into $1,000 in just 10 days.